What's up, guys? It's Jeramie with Jeramie Lou Photography. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I want to talk about drinking. I want to talk about alcohol, and I want to talk about weddings. Let's just get into it. What's up, guys? Again, this is Jeramie with Jeramie Lou Photography. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you guys are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If this video helps you out in any way, give it a thumbs up, and of course click that bell for notifications. It just tells you every time I come back on. Guys, this video is simple. I'm very professional in my world, and I know a lot of you guys are as well. And of course, we own our own businesses, we make our own rules, we make our own hours, we do our own things. And so one of the things that can kind of not be thought about is drinking at weddings. So this pertains to, I think, wedding photographers, wedding videographers, event photographers, anywhere that we go that there's going to be a party involved and there's going to be alcohol. Now, just to kind of preface this for you guys, I used to be a bartender a while ago, food server, and I actually dealt with alcohol a lot. And one of the biggest rules that I had for myself was do not drink while I work. Not only did my boss not let me do that because it was free drinks, or even, I wouldn't pay for those drinks, but I don't want to be drunk handling money, dealing with people, and then I'm also working. So I've kind of always assumed that everybody felt the same way, like nobody would be drinking unless they were like an alcoholic. And I'm not calling people that drink at weddings an alcoholic, but like there's a time that you can drink and party, and there's a time where you're supposed to be working. So, talking to a couple wedding coordinators at a couple different local venues, they've actually implemented this rule that nobody's allowed to serve alcohol to wedding vendors. And I was like, you have to implement that rule? Like, wedding vendors are coming here and actually drinking? I've seen DJs drink. I don't know too much about it. I think they're throwing a party, and it's a DJ thing, and I'm not going to judge them because that's not my world and I don't know how it works. But as far as photography goes, I'm so hyper-focused when I shoot an event or a wedding, I don't even think about drinking. Nor do I think about partying, nor do I think about having a smoke or smoking a joint or anything like that. I'm just there to work. I'm not a guest, even though I act as a guest and I'm sometimes treated like a guest. I'm not a guest. I'm hired. I am being paid to be there. And I think this is kind of where the weirdness for me kind of comes into play. And I would love for your comments on this, guys, especially for photographers. There's no judgment. I just want to know what goes on. So here's how I think about it, guys. I own my own company. And if I brought an employee or something, I would have set rules for them. So I treat myself as an employee. I don't drink. I work hard. I am professional. I brand myself for future events, which means that anything that anybody sees, so you have 100 to 150 people at a wedding, they are watching you the entire time. And you don't know if some of them are getting married. You don't know if some of them are Yelp reviewers. You don't know anything about them. And so I go into the game going, any of these people can have some sort of say in my business or how I react or how I act with people. And, a lot of the compliments that I get are how focused I am and how, great I work and how good I'm with people and all that fun stuff. I never want a review that says he was drinking. He was great, but he was drinking. He took a couple shots. Like, yes, I get offered all the time. My clients are amazing. They're going to offer me drinks. They're going to offer me food. Food, I will consume all day long, every day. I will eat it. I will pound water like there's nothing. But when a client says, Jeramie, do you want to drink? I literally say, no, thank you. I'm at work right now. And they're okay with it. It's not rude. It's not, if you think saying no to somebody for trying to shove alcohol down your mouth is rude, you need to evaluate a few things there. But we're professional. The other aspect that I look at this of why I don't drink or why I don't think any vendor should drink at a wedding is liability reasons, guys. Say something happens out of your control. As a photographer, our memory card dies. Batteries are low. Our camera gets stolen at the end of the night. Something happens where it's really not our fault, and it might be our fault. You break your camera. You do whatever. What if a client saw you drinking and tried to put those two things together? You know what? I noticed he was drinking at the end of the night. Is that why he formatted the card accidentally? Is that why he lost images? I mean, 90%, 99% is probably not the reason, but they don't know that. And who's to say they're not going to give you a bad review on that based off of that? My point is we don't want to dictate our reviews. We don't want to worry about too much, but I also don't want to give them any ammo to come at me with, because I don't want to say, yes, I was drinking at your wedding, but that's not the reason. Trust me, bro. It just doesn't sound professional at all. putting this on a Facebook post, I asked my local community, just my locals only, hey guys, drinking or no drinking at a wedding? A lot of them kind of agree with me, no, 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 no. But then a few of them were like, hey, who cares? If I have a few beers in the night, it's kind of, whatever. It's whatever. And I feel that nonchalantness is not my cup of tea. It's not my business. In fact, when I'm done shooting the wedding, I'm out. I don't stay and dance. I don't stay and drink. I don't stay and mingle. I'm done. And I know a lot of you come into wedding photography and you're like, hey, it's a party. I'm making friends with these people and I just want to hang out and have a good time. And I commend that. And I think that's great. And I think that it gives you an outlet to release stress. But you're a vendor. You're still working. Now, if it's a friend's wedding or a family member's wedding, then I see the point of drinking at the end of the night. Cameras put away. Everything's gone. You put your stuff in your car. Then you can let loose and have a good time. But everything must be put away. I don't know. Maybe I'm old school with this. I kind of thought it was all no, but I would love to hear you guys' comments. I have a couple points that I threw out there. But let me know what you guys think, and let's have a dialogue about this. I think it's very interesting. It's very, very interesting. I actually didn't realize how many people actually drank during weddings. Whether they say it's just a beer, just a shot. You know how I feel about the word just, right? Just a small portrait session. I just need a couple shots for my holiday photos. I don't need to pay the full rate. Just. So when you say just to me, just a drink, just a beer, just a couple beers, you're already kind of knowing that it's not a good idea. Let me know, guys. Thank you guys so much for listening.